We started the shoot, it was beautiful blue skies. A storm came in and 1/2-inch balls of hail were hitting the ground.
Golf ball size hail falling from the sky.
Very, very wet.
Dropping into the 1.5 foot water floating on the surface.
Tarps, all the signage in the business park. I mean, it was like a tornado hit it.
It was amazing. It was biblical. Infestation follows a group of people that wake up in a world that has been taken over by giant bugs.
What attracted me initially to the project was a couple things. One was the cold open. You know, the movie opens just really right in the middle of it, of you know, moving across a wall and seeing this guy cocooned up to it.
I'm a big fan of horrors and I'm a big fan of comedies, and the script had both horror and comedy elements to it.
No, Dad, don't fire that gun again, okay? Fine! I'll tase his ass!
Yeah, I responded to the character Cooper, played by Chris Marquette, because I think at one point in my life I was that guy.
I think I should quit.
I'm about to fire you.
I'll still give you 2 weeks.
Thanks, but I don't want him.
I've always loved stories that are kind of average guy in extraordinary situations. Cooper is the lead, who's kind of a slacker, a ne'er-do-well who's kind of forced into the role of a hero. Sarah is kind of his counterpart and his opposite in a lot of ways. Sarah is, you know, she'd make a great employee, she'd make a great daughter, she'd make a great friend. She's just like, she's very solid.
I'm gonna walk ahead now.
We actually decided to shoot the film in Sofia, Bulgaria. I had previously shot some films there.
TJ Sakasagawa has had, you know, produced I think like 21 or 22 features over there.
And we just thought that we could maximize the money by shooting there to give the film the production value that it really needed.
We were able to make things go a lot farther, particularly a film like this, which needs a lot of art department. Obviously, we've got to build things. There's a nest.
The nest. It's awesome.
There's all these kinds of things that shooting in the U.S., the budget would have been probably 3 times higher.
We could really kind of stretch our budget. We could get more bang for our buck.
The easiest way to make Bulgaria look like America is to point your camera in the direction of not Bulgarian looking things. There's definitely a whole bunch of communist high-rises. There's buildings that have all these ugly 60s, 70s radio towers. We also had an art department that was good at and very used to just printing signs. So anywhere you shoot, you get, you know, they'll throw up signs, throw up American traffic signs, etc. You know, signs over businesses and things like that. Like one of the sets is an office park and could be, you know, anywhere in the U.S. And they kind of went through and had to totally cover all the signage.
Of our entire shoot, the only real location we had where we couldn't move things around was the city where Cooper, the financial district where Cooper works. It was one of the only places in Sofia that looked like it could be somewhere from the United States.
It was the only 2 weekends we can get at the business park. And the first weekend, fantastic. Second weekend, the third day, we started the shoot, it was beautiful blue skies.
And the storm hit, that was just, the likes of which I had never seen before.
Oh my God, this is madness!
It was like torrential rain, gusts of wind, and tore all of our signage down.
Weather systems come in, you know, out of nowhere, out of the Baltic Sea, out of the Black Sea, and just, you know, dump their load all over the city.
The way the business park had worked out, we all knew that if there was a weather thing that happened, that we would just lose our day. We had so much to do that weekend. We had to do Chris coming out and waking up Sarah, their whole thing of getting away from the bugs, going into the sandwich shop. We had to do the whole group coming out, getting in the truck, everything that took place in that whole truck sequence, all of that in 2 days, which is action. Action is very hard to shoot, and it's very misleading. You see it on the page, it's just one line here and there. It's an eighth of a page or whatever. As soon as you start shooting action, I mean, the machinations of shooting action will just take you forever.
Our DP is Thomas Ackerman, and absolutely being the most seasoned filmmaker on the project, certainly knew how to take bad situations and navigate them quickly.
It was a great day. Thank you, Tom, for all your hard work.
And we got everything we needed out of the business park because he was just so on point.
You know, there's a lot of high tech involved in feature filmmaking, but sometimes it gets right down to something very basic. Wooden boxes.
He's used to these sort of huge 100-day shoots where basically all the toys he wants. And I think there was something very exciting to him about the restraints that were put on it.
It was amazing that we had such a good crew and such a hard-working crew that we were able to keep going, get everything rebuilt in a day, and pick up everything we weren't able to shoot the third day and do it all on the fourth day, with two units, French hours. I mean, it was insane.
And there are flying ones too.
Whoa, something's moving out there.
We really have 4 different bugs. There's the drug bug, the flying bug, the queen, and the hybrid.
The drug bug, which is kind of the beetle-esque type bug that goes around and drugs people so they sleep.
Sort of beetle-like with big mandibles and a phallic proboscis that drugs the cocoon people.
It injects a sedative into people and kind of keeps everyone sleeping.
The main character wakes up when there's a distracting sound causes the proboscis to misfire into his cheek, so the poison, the drug, comes out its mouth, allowing him to wake up. There's a flying bug, which is sort of the kind of main adversary.
The cool thing about the flying bug is that it's the bug that can cover the most distance. If a person is loud or whatever, it's the bug that can kind of arrive on the scene first.
Come and get me! No.
Come on!
Down here! Take me away!
Oh, God!
Be quiet! No! I'm in charge now! Here we are, 5 of us!
Sydney, if you don't shut up, they're gonna kill all of us.
Good! I want out of this nightmare! Al?
Takes the people to, carries them off, threatening them. It also infects them with this sort of stinger to the spine.
Did that thing sting you?
Bats just stuck up on me.
And creates the hybrids, which are very much kind of worker type bugs that are hybrids of humans and the bugs.
Half person, half bug. It's a person with, 6 huge bug legs, sticking out of their midsection.
And you basically sprout legs and your back contorts back, and it's not pretty at all.
The last bug is the queen bug, which is the mother of all bugs, from which all the bugs come from.
The concept is that these things kind of come to Earth in an asteroid that is already kind of a nest for them. It's pre-hollowed out, and as soon as they land, they begin to kind of take over. There's a conceptual artist named Matt Codd that we worked with on the bugs. Matt did a really great job on his early drawings, and I think got us all very psyched. It became our screensavers and our BlackBerry screens and our laptop screens.
Jerry Constantine did all of our practical bug effects and puppeteering in the movie, and we came up with an idea of what the bugs were going to look like. Then Jerry went out and made models of them with Ephraim under Kyle's direction, and then we began to build practical bugs out of molds, fiberglass. We were shipping, I don't know how many hundreds of pounds of dangerous chemicals across international borders for us to be making this stuff in Bulgaria. The practical bugs are basically real life models as opposed to CGI stuff. And those designs that were used to create the practical models are what sort of define what the CGI look of the movie would be. The combination of the both, even though I'd say, you know, maybe 15% of the movie have, 15% of the bugs have practical elements, they really do help sell the CGI things. It's one of the reasons that the bugs look so real.
Shooting a movie with 250 CGI shots, probably more when all is said and done, it was very challenging. The biggest thing is it just takes an amazing amount of time to set up those shots. I mean, whether you're using green screen or whether you're going to rotoscope it later, it's just, it all takes time. And on a low budget film, time is the one thing you don't have. Because as we all know, time is money.
You know, we're trying to be as efficient as we can with you know, how we're handling the CGI. But it's been a very positive experience. For me, the real work is, of course, going to come in post. You know, building the bugs and creating these shots, but on set, everyone's been really supportive of the process.